Can you briefly tell us about the journey that you had with cancer?
Yes, I had a knock on my breast sort of in the middle of 2018. And I didn't think much about it. It goes away. It was sore for a while, but in the beginning of 2019, I saw there was a squiggly thing on the side of my breast. So my skin started pulling in. And I didn't take much notice of it. I was a bit scared. But you know, breast cancer, it doesn't happen to me, it happens to everybody else.
Yeah.
That's normally what you think. You know, and in around about a quarter into the year, I decided, no, I have to go to see the doctor, because it was actually getting worse.
Yeah.
The crimping in of the breast tissue was getting worse. And I went to see the doctor. They did needle biopsies and 2 times, and both came back inconclusive. So they decided, now I've got to go for a biopsy, which I then did. I had the biopsy done, and then they saw it was breast cancer. And and then they said I must do treatment, but then I went into denial.
Oh, yes.
And I said, no, I'm not going to do treatment, because I also went to a meeting somewhere and people were making me so scared about chemotherapy. Chemotherapy is the worst thing. It's from the devil and you're going to suffer. And I was very scared, and I decided I'm not going to do chemotherapy. I'm going to do it the natural way. But the thing is, if you don't know what you're doing, you don't do the things correctly.
Correct.
You know, I've done the research and I believed I was doing the right thing, but I wasn't doing the right thing. So my cancer actually grew. And a year after, well, during my natural therapy, I lost a lot of weight because I was doing juicing and things. I lost 45 kgs. And the cancer, as I said, the cancer didn't go away. But then I decided no, and I went to visit my daughter, and she decided, now I've got to go and see the doctor again. And the doctor said, listen, it's not going to go away. By that time, my breast is actually crimped in about half the size of my other breast. And I thought, that's just the after effects of the biopsy, I was telling myself. And which you should never do that. Just go and see a doctor. Don't be scared of it. And they decided, no, I have to do chemo. They did a mastectomy immediately, took out the lymph glands, and then they saw there was some cancer in the lymph glands, and they took out another set of lymph glands. And then I went on to chemo. I had chemo for 6 months, and then 6 months after that I started radiation. So I had a whole month of every single day I had radiation for a month. And but luckily there too I got the right information, and I treated myself for sunburn. So I didn't have the bad after effects of the radiation because of the treatment for sunburn, just treating the skin. And today I'm sitting here, I'm in remission. And I'm actually glad that I took the decision to go for the chemotherapy.